I used to think my dog, Max, was just a lazy old Labrador who loved nothing more than lounging on the porch and barking at the mailman. But lately, he'd been acting strangely. Every night around midnight, he would sit by the back door and whine until I let him out. Curious, I decided to follow him one night. Max led me through the woods behind our house, deeper than I had ever gone. Eventually, we arrived at a clearing where I saw something unbelievable. A group of people, all wearing dark robes, standing in a circle and chanting. In the middle was an enormous glowing crystal. My heart pounded as I crouched behind a bush, watching in disbelief. Suddenly, the chanting stopped, and all eyes turned towards me. Panic set in until one of the robed figures stepped forward and lowered their hood. It was my neighbor, Mrs. Anderson, who had always seemed so sweet and harmless. "You shouldn't be here," she said, her eyes glowing eerily. Just then, Max trotted over to her side, wagging his tail happily. Mrs. Anderson knelt down and patted his head. "Good boy, Max," she cooed. "You've brought us exactly what we need." Before I could react, everything went black. I woke up in my bed, my heart racing. Had it all been a dream? I turned to see Max lying next to me, seemingly the same old lazy dog. But then, I noticed the glowing crystal on my nightstand, and Mrs. Anderson's voice echoed in my head. "We'll be seeing you soon."